and this next lefty is no exception. What a piece of work this mad banshee is, attacking a man's truck because it has a Trump flag on it. She feels entitled to vandalise his property right in front of him.
This is my truck. Get away from my truck. Get away from my truck, you crazy lady. Please. What are you doing right now? Lady, please get away from my vehicle. I have to go to work. I'm going to go get the cops involved. Get away from my vehicle now. You cut me off.
What gives you the right to
free? This is America, and this is a free country. Get away from my vehicle, or I'm going to press charges on you. Get away from my vehicle right now and get on the road.
She actually asks, what gives you the right? That's the modern left for you, crazy, angry and intolerant. Here is another charming lefty showing us again that the Democrats and the left in general are all about love, tolerance and inclusion, unless you don't share their deranged worldview, in which case they behave like literal fascists while calling you a fascist.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah, you doing good?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You live in this neighborhood?
Doesn't matter.
You shouldn't be in this neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah. Do you have jaundice or something?
I shouldn't be in this neighborhood?
Guess what, Nazi? Go home.
All right.
You, Nazi piece.
All right.
Go home.
Stop shaking your hands.
Go home.
Step away.
Yeah, because I want to.
Step back.
You don't understand.
Step back.
After that nastiness, I think we could all do with a Trump-inspired music break.
Back me up, go all in, by Joe Biden. I gotta win, save the country from sin. I won't never slack up, Kamala's a clown. So get out and vote, keep Trump around. Trump around. Keep Trump around. Trump around. Trump's up, Kamala's going down. I'm the cream of the crop. I rise when I'm shot. Some started from the bottom, but I've always been on top. Painting me as a dictator, some type of super trader. I think you need some loving because you sounded like a hater. But I ain't going down like no punk foo. Clean up the house, Joe, moving in back soon.
That was good fun, and this next clip is also great. Listen to this DJ's work and watch out for the angry Karen on the dance floor who is determined to be a misery guts as everyone else around her dances to this banger.
Do not come. Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Joining me now is Newsweek's Senior Editor-at-Large and Article 3 Project Senior Counsel Josh Hammer. Josh, it's election day and in the final hours we've had an appearance from Oprah Winfrey and she has turned up the hysteria and hyperbole to new levels.
If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
Josh, is Donald Trump going to ban elections if he wins?
You know, the left, Rita, right now, as we approach the final hours of this most monumental of elections, they have a certain cognitive dissonance. You know, there are two things that are kind of jarring against one another. On the one hand, they continue to paint Donald Trump as a unique historical threat. He's a fascist. He's a Nazi. He's a Hitlerite. Oprah Winfrey now fear-mongering, saying that you're not going to have an ability to vote again. On the other hand, don't you think Jeff Bezos could have been bothered to have his Washington Post endorse the other candidate if Donald Trump were actually an existential threat to American democracy, or the Los Angeles Times for that matter, or USA Today? I mean, this thing just kind of doesn't make sense looking at it in even the most superficial and cursory of ways. Look, the thing about Donald Trump is no matter what you think about what he says on Truth Social or what joke he makes at a given rally, by the way, he is a very funny guy. I was watching his closing rally in Grand Rapids, Michigan last night. I still am here 8 years later just continually laughing at the man's just good sense of humor on the campaign trail. But no matter what you might think of him, the reality is, Rita, this man was president for 4 years. He therefore has a track record. We literally saw what happened in office. Was voting abolished? No, obviously not. So it's just stupid last gasp desperation from Oprah Winfrey is all this is.
That's it. I remember last time, or well, before his first term, so not even last time, they were saying he was going to crash the stock market, he was going to start World War III. All these horrific things were going to happen, and 4 years, none of that happened. There were no new wars, and the economy was doing pretty damn well before the pandemic hit.